Welcome to TourDesk, the next generation of booking system for travel and tour operators. Let's get started with login into the system. There are two options. A user can log in with a username or password, or easily log in with their Google accounts. Let's log in as a driver and experience the driver dashboard. A driver will have a list of trips that are allocated to them. Only confirmed trips will appear on the driver dashboard. By default, the date selection is set for 7 days. The pickup and drop-off is clearly displayed, as well as the estimated time for this trip. Okay, now that you've seen the driver dashboard, let's view the operations dashboard. This role will be able to create and update bookings. The dashboard view now focuses on the number of trips and team averages for the month. All users will also have a notes and mentions card, which will show any notes that mention them. These are smart notes where users can use the @ and allocate a note to a user. The user can then click on the tick box to mark the note as complete. Let's now create a booking. The user will click on the View Bookings under the Bookings menu. This will display the bookings that are booked for today. To add a booking, click on the Add Booking button. The Create New Booking form is loaded with a minimal view. The user needs to select a client before proceeding. Clients can also have customers which are unique to that client. A trip is by default placed in a pending status, but can be changed by the user. Once you've selected the client, the trip accordion opens up where the trip details can be added. A booking can have multiple trips. By clicking on the Add Another Trip button, an additional trip is added. Trip 1 is now minimized to ensure that the user can focus on the current trip. Now let's move on to populating a booking with the trip's details. Select a date and time for the trip. The date selector also easily allows the user to select today's or tomorrow's date. Then select the service item and service category. These determines the type of service the client is receiving and is an important component to determine the automatic rates attached to these. Each client can have a unique rate card, which will automatically populate the rate. The user has the ability to override the system rate. Pickup and drop-off location has an autocomplete function, which uses the Google Maps API to provide suggested locations. If the user picks the Google suggestion for both locations, the system can do an estimate trip duration when the driver sees the trip on his dashboard. The user can also override this and enter their own text. The user can then enter the number of pack split between adults and children, and then enter the passenger's name. A driver, vehicle, and tour guide can be assigned here or on the resource allocation page. The internal notes section is where the smart notes can be used to add notes for different users. Notes can be categorized according to various functions,